Good morning, everyone. Trevor Thompson, TNT Pressure Cleaning, dynamite service with explosive results. You can reach me at 386-453-4213. So last week, this customer called to have his gutters cleaned out. They bought the home within the last year, and they've noticed a lot of organic matter. Now, take in mind, this siding is not vinyl. It's a metal siding, and it's heavily oxidized. So we're going to show you we just arrived on scene. We're just going to kind of show you what we're going to do today and how we're sort of going to attack this. This is a two-story house. I'm going to turn you around and take a look at it, and I want to show you what that siding looks like. So you can tell the driveway obviously needs to be surface cleaned really badly. So does the curbing, but they're choosing to not have that done at this time. I am, however, going to brighten this up a little bit for them. Just lay some solution on there and rinse that off, kind of clean that up for them. Once they get ready, then they'll give me a call and they'll have the front driveway and walkway done. But if you take a look here, you can really see how that organic matter is setting up on that siding. And what I'll do is I'll bring you over here so that you can see what that looks like. The house is just really in need of a soft wash. So if you take a look here, you can really see the organic matter that's set up along here. And that's mainly because you have a downspout that just drips straight onto the second roof here. So you get a lot of mold and mildew, bacteria and fungus that's laying on those shingles. And then of course you can see what the siding looks like here, if I can get a better vantage point for you there. So that's kind of what that looks like. Now it's very important to make sure that you're soft washing something like this, and the reason being is because any pressure at all with a heavily oxidized surface is going to lead to a lot of marks. So no pressure whatsoever on these. So what I'll be using is the X-Jet to lay on the solution from a far distance, and then I'm going to be using a reducer off of my high pressure ball valve with a variety of rinse tips in order to rinse and to clean that off. So we're going to turn you around here, and they're going to have some masonry work done and have all of this taken off. This was popular back in the 80s, but not so much today. So once again, if you take a look at that siding, you can see what we're looking at, and you can just see how bad this is. So I will be brightening this up for them just as a complimentary service to show them the benefits of having something like that done. But you can really just see what this looks like all together. You can see what the mold and the mildew look like. And of course the house wraps around all the way in the back. There's another roof back there. So once again, the reason that I shot this video is primarily because I wanted to stress the importance of not getting yourself into a oxidation removal, which is certainly an option, but for a lot of people that's just not feasible. And as you can see here, you can see the algae that's set up alongside there. I'm going to point that out to you right there. You can really see what that looks like, and the rest of the siding there. So so you shoot a relatively hot mix, about a 3% mix. And you can see what this wall looks like down here. All of this will get cleaned up. So you're going to want to shoot about a 3% mix, and then just do a rinse. The great majority of the house is block. We're going to try to clean these up for them as well. That way things look nice. Do the AC slab as well, and we can see that there are compromised areas. If you look, you can see how that window is broken right there. So that's another thing to be cautious of, I should say. And then we're going to shoot the balance of all this. You can see what that looks like all the way around there. And then and the flashing and fascia is a lot of burn through, a lot of paint missing. So and the soffits are heavily damaged. If you guys can see, I'll give you a look at what these soffits look like. So those soffits, you're not going to be able to, that's aluminum right there. There's not a whole lot that can be done there. So in all reality, this customer will have to do a great majority of painting to try to highlight his property. We are, however, going to have to get on the roof because you wouldn't be able to shoot that second story up there. From the ground, you can lay solution on there, but you may not get everything because of this roof that's in your way here. So it's going to be important to go ahead and throw the ladders up. This customer was very good to me in regards to the gutter cleaning. It was a pretty messy job, and they were very, very packed. Obviously, this home hasn't been taken care of the way it should be, and there's a lot that's wrong with it. So you really have to kind of know what you're doing when you begin a process like this, because there's a lot of areas that are compromised and areas that are just ready to be replaced. There's gutters that need to be replaced, downspouts, siding, all that. So I hope everyone's having a great day out there. Thank you so much for checking out my videos. We're just about to get all set up. We just arrived on the property, and I wanted to just shoot a quick video and show you guys kind of what that looked like and sort of what we're up against. So what we're going to do is we'll set one ladder up against here. We'll go ahead and climb up here, and then we'll climb up there. And from there, we'll be able to access all those areas. We'll get that chimney and the sides, and that type of thing. And we'll be using a 55-gallon vertical tank to shoot our chems out of, 100 foot of siphon hose, and we also have a 15-gallon that we may run for some certain areas. But I think from that 100, if I set the chem tank right here and then pull that 100 up right there, I'll be able to tackle all the things that I need to get to. But once again, guys, I'll tap on this for you so that you can see what we're talking about. So in regards to siding, you can see lichen, and you've got algae, mold, and mildew. You hear that? So that's an aluminum siding. That's not vinyl. That's an aluminum siding. And if you take a look here, you can see the chalk. That's not so bad there because it doesn't get a lot of sun exposure. But we have heavy oxidation, and you can just see how that downspout drips right out into the roof. It causes those shingles to buckle. So that downspout needs to be diverted down into the water. But the other day we did a gutter cleaning here, and you can see the trough is still nice and clean. All the troughs will be that way. But when doing homes like this, be really careful. Set expectations properly in regards to weather stripping that's around windows, door jambs, etc. And let the customer know that what type of situation that they're dealing with in regards to oxidation and things that are obviously need to be replaced. Have a great day, everyone. Keep cleaning. Trevor Thompson, TNT Pressure Cleaning.